Most Crazy Time players chase bonus rounds. They lose 96% of their bankroll in 6 months. Sharp players focus on segment probabilities. They extract 4% profit margins consistently using mathematical precision. Your biggest enemy is not the house edge. Your biggest enemy is betting without segment frequency data. I see players throwing chips at Crazy Time bonus rounds. 1 in 54 spins lands there. You're betting against 98% failure rates. Stop. Testing these segment frequencies requires a platform with transparent wheel mechanics. I use verified environments that show real segment data without manipulation. The platform I test on offers welcome bonuses up to $500 depending on your location. You'll find the link in my description below. Here is what actually works. 5 strategies built on pure mathematics. Each strategy targets specific wheel segments with calculated precision. Strategy 1 targets the highest frequency outcome. Segment 1 appears 21 times on the wheel. That creates a 39% hit rate per spin. Your base payout is 1x your stake. Apply the top slot multiplier when it aligns. Place 60% of your betting units on segment 1 exclusively. This creates steady cash flow with minimal variance exposure. Strategy 2 exploits the second highest probability segment. Segment 2 appears 13 times per 54 positions. Your hit rate drops to 24%, but payouts double. Place 40% of your units on segment 2. Combine this with 20% on segment 1. You now cover 63% of all possible outcomes with positive expected value. Now here is where most players get it wrong. They ignore the mathematical relationship between segments. Segment 5 pays 5x but only appears 7 times. That creates a 13% hit rate. Your risk-reward ratio shifts dramatically. Use 10% of your bankroll maximum on segment 5. Only when the top slot multiplier exceeds 5x for this segment. Strategy 3 focuses on bonus round timing patterns. Bonus rounds combine for 8 segments total. That creates a 15% aggregate probability, but individual bonus frequencies vary wildly. Coin flip appears 4 times, cash hunt appears twice, pachinko appears twice, crazy time appears once. Target coin flip with 5% of your bankroll. Skip the others unless top slot multipliers exceed 10x. This is where most players try to chase big multipliers. They bet heavily on Cash Hunt or Crazy Time. The mathematics destroy them. Cash Hunt has a 4% appearance rate. Crazy Time has a 2% appearance rate. You face 96 losing spins for every 4 Cash Hunt triggers. Place maximum 2% of bankroll on these segments. Strategy 4 manages top slot multiplier opportunities. The top slot generates random multipliers for random segments. When a 10x or higher multiplier hits your target segment, place double units. When a 50x multiplier appears, place quadruple units. This maximizes your exposure during favorable mathematical conditions. Track which segments received recent top slot boosts. Avoid segments that just triggered large multipliers. Strategy 5 controls your betting frequency and unit sizing. Never bet more than 5% of total bankroll per spin. Divide your bankroll into 100 units minimum. Place 1 unit base bets on primary strategies. Scale up during top slot opportunities only. This prevents catastrophic drawdown during variance swings. The key insight most players miss involves RTP differences between segments. Segment 1 offers 96.08% return rate. Crazy Time offers 94.41% return rate. You lose an extra 1.67% on every Crazy Time bet. Over 1,000 spins that costs you serious money. Focus your volume on high RTP segments. Here is how you combine these strategies effectively. Allocate 50% of units to segment 1. Allocate 30% to segment 2. Reserve 15% for top slot multiplier opportunities. Keep 5% for coin flip bonus coverage. Never deviate from these percentages regardless of recent outcomes. Your session management determines long-term success. Set stop-loss limits at 20% of session bankroll. Set profit targets at 15% of session bankroll. When you hit either limit, you walk away. No exceptions. No emotional decisions. Mathematical discipline wins over time. Track your results across 100 spins minimum. Calculate your actual return percentage per segment type. Adjust unit allocation based on observed performance versus theoretical RTP. This data-driven approach separates professional players from recreational losers. Most players fail because they treat Crazy Time like entertainment. You must treat it like a mathematical siege. Every spin follows probability laws. Every bet requires calculated risk assessment. Every session needs predetermined exit criteria. Your edge comes from superior position sizing and segment selection. While others chase flashy bonus rounds, you extract steady profits from high-frequency segments. While others bet randomly, you follow mathematical protocols. This systematic approach generates consistent profits over extended play periods. I've shown you the mathematical approach that separates profit from loss. Most platforms manipulate data or delay withdrawals when you win consistently. The tested platform in my description guarantees reliable withdrawals and fair wheel mechanics. Start implementing these strategies immediately. Begin with single-unit bets on Segment 1. Track your hit rates and profit margins. Scale up position sizes as your confidence and bankroll grow. Remember that consistency beats speculation in mathematical games. Your disciplined approach will compound profits while emotional players donate their money to the house.